Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would give this Sunrise Moonrise eye palette by BCL Althea another go, basically, to kind of do another eye look with this. I love this palette, I really do. It's just that I haven't been using much. The other video that I use this palette, I actually kind of do like a red kind of look, which is pretty much my go-to look. So today I thought I would actually try out the purple shade. I'm gonna try to do something a little bit different. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, to be honest, really. I'm just gonna wing it. So welcome to my channel. If you are new here, do hit the subscribe button if you have not, and also give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of beauty videos. I'm gonna zoom you guys in right now. If you want to see the super detailed kind of palette shades and stuff like that, all the swatches and stuff like that, I've actually reviewed this palette already. I will link it somewhere above here. I'm not even sure it's here or here, but I will link it somewhere above here, or even you can actually check it out in the description box below. If my brows look a little bit like strong today, forgive me, because I'm trying out a new brow product, a new brow mascara, and it was a little bit of a like scary moment because it was so strong in the beginning, and I didn't know the product, so that's why I wanted to try out the product because before I actually do like a review of it, because if I do a first impression of it, I would have just failed severely. I already did most of my face, I did my brows, and I did my blusher already. I was actually trying out this product earlier on, this new sponge by, not really new sponge, it's more of like a sponge from Beauty Maker, but it's new to me. Okay, first out, I'm just gonna kind of blend out whatever crease foundation there is there on my eyelids. Only matte shade here. I'm gonna try not to go too high this time. Having like a contour shade or like a all over the lid shade that is closer to your skin color, or like more of like a brown kind of thing, a matte shade, is actually really good so that all your other eyeshadows will be able to blend well as well. There's really no technique to this. I'm just taking like it's a really old blending brush, a fluffy blending brush. It's a very important brush to have in your collection. If you want to buy one brush, buy a fluffy blending brush, because this will help your eyeshadow, especially when you're beginners with eyeshadow. If you mess up, just blend the heck out of it. Okay, so this is pretty much it. It's no brainer, just a simple wash of color. I'm gonna use a pencil brush. This will be the second brush that you want to have in your collection if you are starting off with eyeshadows and stuff like that. If you want to step up your eyeshadow game, this would be the second brush that you should have, a pencil brush, which is very like thin and skinny and just easy to go underneath the eyes. My first like instinct would just go for, okay, you know what, let's try this red kind of thing. That's my first instinct, but I'm like, oh no, today I want to do something different. I want to do something with this purple. I think if I use purple, I won't be able to wear that green dress that I wanted to wear. I'm gonna take this purple shade on the pencil brush. The last time, because I used my fingers, so the kickback wasn't that bad, but after using a brush, the kickback is actually quite a lot. It's a little bit powdery, I feel. I'm gonna try to maybe focus from the outside, from outside in, because especially with like this kind of colors that I'm not quite sure about, I'm not very comfortable with, I try to go from outside in and try to like really make sure I'll just tap everything off. I'll just tap off as much excess as possible and just go from outside, because that's where usually the darker shade should be anyway, and just blend it inwards gently. I'm gonna keep it as low as possible to the closest to the eyelashes, because I don't want to go, I just want to test it out first. I want to see how the color looks on my skin, because sometimes the color may look like this in the pan, like really nice rich purple, but as you kind of blend it out, it may look very differently on the skin. Basically try to blend the top part out so it doesn't look too harsh. It really doesn't matter anyway. I'm gonna put like glitters on top, the gold glitters, so yeah, I'm probably gonna intensify it a little bit at the outer corner just by applying a little bit more on the outer corner and a little bit on the inner corners. So it's more of like, let's say, contour look. Your eyes will look more like a three-dimensional, like give it a little bit more dimension to your eyes. So just apply a little bit outside and the inside. That's how Korean eyeshadow started, or that's how they actually say Korean eyeshadow will look like or should look like. And then I'm gonna drag whatever left over a little bit underneath my eyes, just the outer corners mostly, just to connect the eyeshadow from the top to the bottom. I'm gonna do the other eye. As you can tell, I have applied a little bit too much on this side of the eye. So I could choose either I want to darken it up here, or I can use a blending brush like just now without picking up any extra product. Try to just gently go over the eyeshadow. If you feel like it's not lightening up enough, just take a little bit of that contoured shade or the transition shade just now and just go over it. It will very quickly fade out. Since I kind of brought the brown a little bit more out, I'm gonna do the same this side. And if you really think that you may have just gone too far also, just try to use the sponge that you used earlier on to kind of tap it at the outer corners. This is also another method that you can use to kind of make sure you tame down the color a little bit if it's not as how you want it to look. Don't want to go too ham on this side because you don't know how it will look on this side. So at least if you feel like you want to, it's easier to apply on rather than taking off. So usually try not to go ham on the first eye. You know, try to go a little bit lighter and then see how on the other eye. Then after that, you try to balance it out. It may look like this eye's still a little bit bigger, but it's just my eye shape, okay? Let me take a look. Let me see if it's balanced. Yeah, it's actually quite balanced. It's actually quite nice. Next up, I want to try to use the gold shade here. With the gold shade, always just use your fingers. Glitter shades are really hard to apply with brushes. It's just a common sense for most people who within the beauty industry. That's what they always say. And it's true also lah, you don't pick up as much. It's just not as pigmented and you don't pick up as much if you use a brush, okay? But if you use your fingers, you can really get it like a really nice pigmented kind of look, okay? Apply the center of the lids just to give my eyes a little bit of that pop. Try to really pack it in there. So the good part about these glitters is that they're not the super chunky kind of glitters, so they are very forgiving. You know, whatever you do, it's not too crazy. Now, for me, I don't really exactly like this kind of look where the rest of the eyes kind of matte and then this side, just the center part, kind of looks like an intense glitter kind of look or intense shimmer. So I do like to blend it out with whatever that's left over. Try to blend a little bit out to the front and then try to blend a little bit out to the back. That's just my style of doing things. I know some people like to just really dab it in the center, but we are gonna use the glitter eyes later to kind of apply it on the center just to intensify the glitter shade. I personally don't know if the gold looks good with the purple, but I mean with this eye look, it's okay, but this is not the usual kind of combination that I would pick, but it's okay. The shade kind of matches, kind of balanced. This time around, since the last time I kind of used this pink shade, I think what I'll do is I'll use this white shade. Again, I've already reviewed all of this. You just gotta go and check it out in the description box below. Apply it on my middle finger and then just apply in the center. Oh, I'm scared. Center and just a little bit on the front side of the eyes. See, it makes a huge difference. It really intensifies the glitters. Make it even more like, you know, make your eyes pop even more. Really pretty. I'll tell you the difference. It really makes a difference lah, okay? Oh my gosh. Did I just put too much on this eye? You know what? I'm gonna balance it out and apply a little bit more in the center here. Or is it just the ring light? With makeup, you need to learn how to stop because you can go on and on and on and on without like knowing the time, and who knows, by the time you're done with your eye look or by the time you're done with your makeup look, it's already like 2 hours past. So you just need to learn how to stop and not go overboard and not just go to, not obsessing over it, not obsessing of how perfect it should look. Just chill, okay? Makeup's supposed to be something fun. So usually to quick clean my brush, basically a dry quick clean my brush, I'll use like a cleaner sponge, which is in a round form like that, and it has like really thick sponge at the corner. Some of them are really expensive. I think Althea sells them as well. They are okay, it works. I think I bought this from Althea though, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I have a feeling I bought this from Althea actually. It also is available on Shopee as well. It's way cheaper there and I think you should get it from Shopee. There are some other places sell them as well, but try to find them from Shopee lah. It's pretty much a very rough sponge to brush all the eyeshadows away, so it makes your eyeshadow looks a little bit cleaner for you to be able to, you know, immediately reuse it. I'm gonna go back with the same gold shade here and apply underneath my eyes basically. I don't want it to be too crazy down there, so that's why I'm using a brush. And then towards the inner corners as well a little bit, but not too much because I'm going to apply something else there. Spot clean my brush again, a quick spot clean, because I do want to try to use this lighter shade here, this one, on the same pencil brush. And I'm going to try to apply on the inner corners of my eyes because it's going to really change the way your eye look like. There's just a little bit more shine there. This shade, the light shade is a little bit too cool for my liking, because especially for this eye look, it's a little bit too cool because most of the rest of the look is a very warm kind of shade. And if I want to, I'm going to use the same one, the same highlight shade, and try to apply a little bit underneath my nose, on the bridge of my nose to highlight my face a little bit. My nose looks sharper already, so much sharper. And also, I mean, this brush is just too small to highlight your cheekbones, but it's fine, you know, it's fine. We're just gonna leave it because my cheeks is already really nice. I really like that. That is pretty much it for this eyeshadow look. My eyeshadow is done. This is how it looks like. I really think that it's really nice. It's very simple. It's very wearable. It's not crazy too out there. The purple, after blending it out, it doesn't look too purple anymore. It somewhat looks a little bit more brown rather than purple, but it looks okay. It looks quite nice on my eyes. I think the gold and the purple kind of blends really well. And somehow after applying this this white shade, it just turns more into a gold rather a white kind of look. I don't know, but it's very, very pretty, very easy to apply. It's not too chunky, very nice glitter. And the eyeshadow is very nice to blend as well. It's very easy to blend, very easy to use, very nice to use. Curling the lashes will actually show off a little bit of my tight line area. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Gel Crayon 24 Hours, supposedly waterproof pencil type where you need to sharpen. Okay, it's not the mechanical type where you get to twist up. Roughly, lightly tight line the eyes. I'm gonna be very quiet for this. I don't want to use too much of eyeliner here because I've really worked so hard for the eyeshadow. I don't want to completely cover the eyeshadows, so I'm just gonna leave the eyeshadow looking as pretty as it is right now. So this eyeliner color is a little bit more of a gray color rather a black color. It's great because it's a little bit lighter. It's not too crazy dark, not too crazy black, so it's a little bit softer on the eyes. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So this is how it looks like, the eyes. Eyeliner really makes a lot of difference. It really helps to complete the eye look, other than mascara, but it really helps to just make your eyes looks a little bit different now. Okay, without eyeliner, really life is gonna be so different. L'Oreal Lash Paradise, my favorite mascara, but this is getting pretty old already. I need to, like, it's drying up already. I really need to change this up. I need to buy a new one already, and it works really well. Can you tell the difference? My eye looks so different. Yes, I'm gonna do a little bit on the under eyes. Okay, trying to clean that up. Yeah, you know what, it's fine. So this is my finished eye look. Really, really nice. I like it a lot. It's not perfect, but my new favorite watercolor cream tint. These are amazing. I've also obviously reviewed this as well. The most like orangey. It has a little bit of an orange tint with it. I think it's a strawberry one in 02. That is, I think, my favorite color among all the shades. So easy to apply like this, seriously. Alright, so that's pretty much it for my look. Actually, I told you I put a blusher on already. I kind of used the Choupette blusher, the cream blusher. Yeah, I'm gonna give you like a beauty montage right now. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learn something. It's a really long video, but yeah, I like doing this video. It's just that it takes a lot of time to, you know, kind of get ready with me kind of video. It kind of takes a long time. Thank God I kind of already did my other parts of my face, you know, just focus on the eyes and the lips. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!